talking about the us and the we. My question can say, can we her? So yeah, it's just hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Cozy Sips with Cat. I'm Cassie.
And I'm Ty. Welcome, welcome. We are excited because a little later we have a special guest, Miss Loren. So before we get started, we know we have to do our usual. So with that said, Cassie, what is your cozy sip?
I'm actually sipping on Coca-Cola tonight. I hadn't drunk soda in a long, long time, and so I bought some Coca-Cola for my ham to do the Coca-Cola ham with, and decided to sip on a little bit of that. Just Coke, nothing else. I don't need nothing else in my drink tonight. I am
Yes.
enough on my own.
Yeah, she is. Let me just yeah. I'm going to agree. Hey Jennifer, hey Veronica, hey Tony, and hey
Hi,
Lakeisha.
Jen, Tony, Veronica, and Keisha.
And Lisa just chimed in. Good. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, let me tell
Hey,
y'all,
ladies.
we're a little
So
late because
what?
she been struggling a little bit. She's been struggling a little bit. So, and she had
A
nothing
whole
to
lot of
drink.
bit.
So I am so glad she's not drinking. I am drinking, however. I am drinking. I have no idea what this mix is. I just put some stuff together.
So
So
what are some of the ingredients?
Malibu rum,
Mm,
lemonade, and it's a sour and sweet mix.
it sounds good. Sounds real good. Now, before we
Yes.
get into our usual, I got a little this or that for you tonight.
All right, sure.
Just a little bit. So, ladies, it's
Wait,
Thanksgiving week.
hold up. Wait, why are you doing me right now? I just had to say this. Like, what?
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just fun because it's
All right,
Thanksgiving
all right,
week, all in the spirit of Thanksgiving.
all right.
So, it's Thanksgiving week, and I want to know turkey or ham.
Turkey. I'll never eat pork. I never eat pork.
Okay.
Hmm.
Dressing or stuffing?
Neither one.
Hmm. Interesting. Sweet. But so, what bread do you do?
None. I don't like.
Okay.
I really don't like Thanksgiving food. Okay, except mac and cheese.
Oh, okay. So, no sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie either? Damn. Y'all, I thought this was gonna be fun. She just
I'm sorry.
she just sucked
I
my
just
balance.
I just had the conversation with someone. I was like, I am. They'll probably say I'm not black. Probably pull my black card because don't like pecan pie. Don't like sweet potato pie. Don't like
Okay,
barely like
so
turkey. So yeah.
so I'm assuming that you would prefer to visit rather than host, obviously.
No, I don't mind hosting. I'll cook. I won't cook stuff in a dressing, but I'll make mac and cheese. I'll make a green bean casserole. I'll probably make more
Mhm.
of a chicken than a turkey. I have made turkey, and actually
Mhm.
my turkey comes out pretty good. I don't mind hosting. I'm just not the biggest fan of Thanksgiving food.
Okay, so which do you prefer though? Do you prefer to host or do you prefer to visit?
Um. Oh, Veronica said, "What do you eat, Ty?"
No, I saw that.
You know
Well,
what's
we know
funny?
she eats macaroni and cheese.
I
She has said that a
do
couple of
because
times.
I'll make the mac and cheese. I actually don't mind hosting. I mean, I don't. I'm gonna say this. I'm an introvert at heart. So when we
Hmm.
visit people, you gotta talk. And if I'm
Yeah.
hosting, everybody I'm inviting, I'm real comfortable with already.
Yep.
So
Yep.
so for me,
That's me.
honestly, I rather host. But and and I like a lot of appetizers. That's me. Like, I'm gonna have some meatballs, I'm some chicken. It's like a different type of Thanksgiving. But I respect people's what they like. So when people come, I do make Thanksgiving food, except I'll get like my mom to make stuff in a dressing because that's what she likes. I used to make
Hmm.
a crab dressing, but
Hmm.
um,
But I
but
like that idea of appetizers for
yeah.
Thanksgiving. I think that's kind of unique and that's cool. Because, like, for Christmas, we'll do something different. Like, we won't do, the ham and all that kind of stuff, but we'll do maybe a surf and turf or just different themes. It might be Indian, but it's some different theme because we've gotten burnt out on Thanksgiving from having it just that one time a year and we don't want it no more. So,
Exactly. I mean, we're the kind of family. After Thursday, we had McDonald's the next day on Friday. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
all we very seldom want the leftovers. So
So, do you
definitely not.
prefer football game or would you prefer to sleep?
I'll say football.
Okay. decorate the day of for Christmas or later sometime in the future?
Man, I tell you, my family, they ruined my fun. It would have been decorated in October, okay? But my family, they just don't, they think it's ridiculous to celebrate Christmas before Thanksgiving. So my choice would be if I do it the same day, I would, but nobody allows me that. I have to wait until after Thanksgiving to do it.
So I feel you on that because I decorate on Thanksgiving. And the only reason we wait now to get our tree on Thanksgiving is because two Christmases in a row, I bought the tree early and it died.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Ruby says they're having the traditional meal. She's cooking turkey, ham, and rice.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
We're
hey,
making
BG, let me get it right. BGBC podcast is in the house,
welcome,
guys.
welcome. Yes, I love
Um,
it.
and then last of all, naked or clothed while basting the turkey.
I'm too clumsy. I gotta be close. I've been hurt myself. Let's just say I know me. I don't know. I know it ain't really hot. I don't think. That'd be my fear. My fear is like I'll come away with some injury that I don't need. Messing up the whole Thanksgiving.
What are
That
you
was cool.
most thankful for this year?
Um, what am I most thankful? I'm the same way, Ty. Yes. I'm what I am. Oh, that's a good one. What am I most thankful for? I mean, honestly, it's always my family. It is
Mhm.
always, I'll say family and friends. I'm blessed to have, very good friends, very good family. We manage to, work things out even when we have conflict. And I know that's hard. So I have to say that is where I'm most grateful for. What about you?
Same thing for me. And I will say, Ty knows, and a few of you ladies know, my husband had a heart attack on Saturday. By the grace of God, he is fine. He is at home, and I am getting on his nerves once again. And it is because of him that we are still putting this show on tonight because Ty was concerned about me, and I was just like, I don't know, which is why I'm kind of
Nah,
all placing a little much. But I am
you
most
do know you like
thankful.
that all the time, but that's okay. Go ahead.
I know, but I think I'm like on 10 tonight. Y'all, I spilled my drink before the show came on and made a big hubbub about that anyway. But I have to say I am most thankful for him. One, mainly because he is still here with me, thank God. Two, because if it were not for him, I wouldn't be doing any of this, the writing thing, the podcast thing, or any of that, because I'm so introverted, because for so long I was super self-conscious and super insecure about some things. So he pushed me to that next level, and he's always pushing me to reach my goals. So I'm super thankful for him. And I'm thankful for my co-host Ty, because that is my girl, because she always keeps me motivated and focused and positive.
Same
So,
here. Same here.
and we are all thankful for every last one of you guys. We love you, love you, love you, and thank you for showing up.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
That's a definitely a good way to say this show. But you just made me think about something. And I hope Miss L Loren is okay with us taking just a little bit more time than we normally do. But I do want to address that holidays brings about a lot of sadness and depression.
Mm-hmm.
And because this is the time when if you lost someone is very close to you, whether it's through death or a relationship is over, you feel it the most during the holidays because that's the time when everybody is together. That's the time when you start to recognize, especially if you are single, that I'm by myself. Or again, if this is for some of my friends, this is their first time without their mom or dad or grandmother or grandfather. And so this holiday um, time can be very, very hard. And so what
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want people to, really focus on what they're grateful for. And also for those family members that are no longer here, or even for the relationship that didn't last, that you still say grateful for knowing them, grateful for the experience, whether it worked out the way that you want, that you stay grateful. Okay to shed some tears, okay to be sad, but I want you to bounce out of that sadness and be grateful that you are still here and that you can still contribute to the world and that those who are looking down upon you are still very happy for you and want you to continue to thrive. So what I want to say in terms of it.
Absolutely. And also, I would like to suggest, I know I suggested this to Jennifer before. because this time of year is hard for her, losing her mom, because she's always with her mom cooking and everything.
Yeah.
Veronica says she lost her mom the day before Thanksgiving 6 years ago. Lisa, she lost her wife. It hasn't even been a whole month. I think it's just been a
Yeah.
couple of weeks. So, but what I suggested to Jennifer, and maybe Lisa, this might be a little too early for you because it's very, very fresh.
Very.
But as you guys go through the healing process, maybe find a way to incorporate the memories you made within that new holiday. So for instance, like I told Jennifer, because she, always cooked with her mom, hey, take one of those recipes that you had cooked before in the past with mom and maybe start cooking it with your daughters-in-law now to create a new memory, but still taking a piece of mom with you into the future. So just a,
Absolutely.
little thought that might
Yeah.
kind of help, to one, preserve the memories and then make it a little more positive and peaceful in moving forward with that.
Yes. But thank you, prayers and blessings to all of you. All right.
And thank
So we're
you
going,
all for the well wishes.
yes. So we're going to get right back into the show. And so, Cassie, what is your cozy? I can't look. I
My
can't think of the word. What's that word? Cozy
cozy
plug.
plug.
Yes, my
Cozy
mind was
plug.
completely blank.
So I have a couple of cozy plugs. One of them is, if you guys have not seen it, hold on. Thank you. One of them being DeLuca's After Dark. If you ladies have not
It's a
checked it
nice
out, you
cover.
absolutely have to go and check out this series, DeLuca's After Dark. We took the DeLucas that you already know and love and gave them a sexy holiday novella for each of them. For me, my contribution was Marco DeLuca, and you finally get to see him and Piper get married. But leading up to that marriage, there is a whole lot of drama because y'all know I love the drama. And there is a whole lot of drama at the wedding, too. But there's a lot of sexiness, good sex in different places. Just all the sex you can want at the holidays. So, hell, check it out. The Lucas After Dark. And that is available.
Tony said she's reading it this weekend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tony. Um, just a moment. Okay, that is also available on Amazon. So go and check it out. And then my second one, of course, is Mr. Phantom. So
Yay.
Ty has been reading Phantom.
Yes, I have. What is it?
Phantom is a darker read. It is a read that deals with some very controversial topics, such as sex trafficking. And it is, I have received feedback from some that it was really hard, that sometimes they had to walk away and put it down because there are triggers in there. So I want to caution you against that. However, Phantom is still sexy, he is still hot, he is just as aggressive as any of the other fiery disciples. And if you have already read him, please, please, please leave a review on Amazon. If you have not read him, I encourage you to check him out. And I got to say kudos to Ty because she made me show a softer side of him
Exactly.
in the book that I was not going to
Exactly.
show. So
That's
she
like we
definitely
gotta
did
have
that.
him. We got he. I'm still reading it, and let me just tell y'all, just the purpose is, I because I don't have the time to read like I used to. It has nothing to do with the story. It is a very thrilling and enthralling. It has me enthralled. I just take forever to read a story now because never mind. I'm saying too much when I only time I get a chance to read. But what I will say is that yes, he is haunted, and so as I'm reading, I'm so glad that I suggested that she helps heal him because I'm reading like he poor baby. He needs to heal. I can't help. We like wounded heroes. We like wounded and healed heroes too. So
Well,
yes,
I say kudos to her for that. I so appreciate her for, like, we was going back and forth on this thing, and I was so staunch, like, no, because he da 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 da. Thank you, Lisa. he has to be this way. And she was like, no, but he gotta have his healing. And so finally I backed down. And I actually love the scene. It actually ended up being one of my favorite scenes. So thank you for that.
Yes, you survived. You survived.
So tell us about your cozy books.
Yeah. Just like real quickly, Chicago Blues is still out there. It's doing really well. People are really, if they can get through the first couple of chapters where you really don't like Chicago, you realize you really enjoy it. I'm gonna have a book talk about this particular book and about, black love and relationships and what it means to submit to a man and all that stuff that people are like roaring about. And so I'm excited to talk about it. It'll probably be December 7th, but I'm going to announce it for sure shortly. So hopefully, if you happen to like Chicago Blues or if you're on the process of reading, I suggest you read it. It's a very emotional read for sure. It's funny. And it deals with family, love, mental illness. And I had a lot of fun writing it. And people who read my stuff are saying this is their favorite so far. So it has been it was a fun write, and I will be writing Zuri's story. I've had so many people reach out and say, are you going to do another story? We need to find out what happened to Zuri. She needs to find love too. So I will be writing Zuri's story. That will be out sometime 2024. So yes,
And I will tell y'all, I love this. I love this book. I love the cover from the moment I saw it. Absolutely read the book. Love the book. It's a great read. And we will be doing a special show here. We'll announce that date later too. We were supposed to already have done one, but we're going to do a special talk on this channel about this book because women need to read this book. And that's all I'm saying. I read it with my husband. It's just that deep and that good. I actually read it with my husband, and I usually don't do that. But that is an awesome book. Yes, he said she needed a Nobel Peace Prize for that book.
Oh,
and that's all.
I take it. Yes. He felt like I finally spoke for the bid. So yeah,
He really did.
It's gonna be an interesting conversation. And up next, and it's already actually on Kindle Vella and doing really well on it. But for those who don't like Kindle Vella and prefer the ebook, it's a pretty mess. I kind of switched it up a little bit after writing such an emotional story. This one is angsty and emotional, but a twisty one. It's more like you don't know what's going to happen. It's a love triangle. Anytime there's a love triangle, you start to pick teams. And this is a new adult college romance, which is like, that's my flavor. I love new adult college romance books. If you like Autumn Falls and The Masquerade Seduction, you'll definitely like A Pretty Mess. And people who have read it are saying like it's a twisty good time. Because again, you switch sides. Like who do I want Darren with? And so, it's a fun read. It will be out on ebook, Amazon KU, December 8th. But if you want to catch it now, you like Kindle Vella, you can actually read the whole story now. The ebook version has been revised, updated, so it's a little different. But the ending doesn't change. So if you already read on Kindle Vella, it is not a huge difference. Just some cleanups for the actual ebook. So I want you to catch it if you can and enjoy. So after Chicago Blues, kind of twist it on out to something a little lighter, but just as angsty. And then Lafayette.
Oh my goodness.
For those who this is like it's a little dark, but it's not completely dark because if you remember Lafayette, if you read Gianni, he had a little humor with his darkness. He is, this is his story, his origin story, if you will. He later becomes another character in Gianni, but he starts as Lafayette out of New Orleans, who is the son of a drug lord. And although his father's put him in private education, got him the best, he still wants to follow his footsteps. So this is his, coming back to New Orleans after his father is killed. And he is almost killed. And he comes back years later and wants revenge, but he falls for this young woman who will never accept what he does. So he has to decide at the end of the day, does he want love or does he want to follow his destiny? So that will be out December 15th.
That's a beautiful cover. Very beautiful.
Thank you. I love New Orleans and Christmas time. So so get a chance. There you go. All different books. So whatever your flavor is, I hope you try all of them.
Awesome.
Yay. So,
excuse me.
Yes. All right. Now, without further ado,
into the part of the show. Are you guys ready? Tony says she got to get that book. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought yes. If you like a little, if you like a little thrill, a little crime, then definitely pick it out. And some sexy love scenes. Strong alpha male who will, who will have your back. You know a killer will have your back. You say that a killer will have your back, but you know he will. You don't have to worry about being scared ever. Yes, but without further ado, we're going to bring in our special guest who's been waiting patiently, and she is already a lot of fun. So I'm, can't wait to have her come forward. So we're going to play her song. Loren holds a business management degree from the University of Mount Olive. As a former call center supervisor, her desire to write lay dormant for years until she found the courage to live her dream. She is currently based in New Orleans. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to say New Orleans, North Carolina. Rephrase that. I was like, I'm sorry, New Orleans on my head. Driving to Louisiana tomorrow. With her loving and supportive husband, Loren created her own brand of erotic romance that she dubbed Love Erotica. Love stories with an edge of sexy. Her catalog of sexy stories is self-published and available on Amazon. So, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
No, thank you for having me. I enjoy your show very much. So I'm happy to be here.
Thank you.
Yes, we're happy to have you here. And I would definitely want to give you a moment to say any things you want to give because Thanksgiving is coming up. Anything you're grateful for or want to share with us?
Hold that thought, because I'm going to dig into that. I'm going to dig into that. So yeah. What's your cozy sip?
I have a mocktail of cranberry juice and ginger ale. So.
Okay. Y'all doing all the drinks for me tonight. I appreciate y'all.
She said she has a mocktail. It's no alcohol.
She did say mocktail. My bad.
I'm the only one drinking. I'm the only lush
tonight.
I am the only lush tonight. Okay.
You deserve to be. You're always leaving me alone.
Now this is true. So yes. So we're gonna first go and talk a little bit about books. Music. When did you first fall in love with romance?
Ooh, I fell in love. You pull that little. I see what you did. I fell in love with romance when I read Twyla Turner's Scars series. I was a full-blown grown-ass woman, and I'm like, why didn't I read romance before? One of my friends recommended her series to me, and I was hooked. I absolutely love Twyla and the way she writes. So she actually was the one that inspired me to start writing romance.
Mm. Wow. So would it be safe to say that that is your favorite book?
No, I have so many favorites because every time I read a new book, it becomes my favorite.
Which one is do you have one that just that you like? I've read it several times. It's definitely just one of my faves.
It's my fave by her.
Yes, but I'm saying
series. But
I'm asking
I don't
in general.
In general, no, I don't. I just because I read everything.
Yeah.
I can't pinpoint just one book.
Yes, I got you.
That's fair. That's fair.
When you think about your journey, what is your most proud moment about your journey as an author?
My most proud moment was that my mom got to see one of my books before she passed away.
Wow.
And it was something I've always wanted to do, and I was too shy to do it. And I finally settled down and I wrote the book and I got it published, and I handed her a copy of it, and she was like, "Oh, this is pretty." And she was really proud. She's telling all her friends about it. Had no idea what the book was about, thank God. But I don't
Well,
even think
she
she
couldn't read.
read
You
it.
wouldn't let her read it. Yeah, you're like, you
I
can't
don't
read
think
it.
she read it, but I
Did you want
gave
her to
her
read
her
it?
own copy. She
Did you
never
want her to
said
read
that
it?
she read it. No, no,
Okay.
no, no, no.
Sounds like me. I'm like, parents, do not read this book. I know you want to be supportive, but don't read the book.
She told everybody, my daughter is a writer.
I love it. I love it. So there's your
Now,
most
you know
proud
what? My
moment.
mom will read my books. She reads them, super cool with it, super supportive of it. My daughter won't read my books.
That's what I don't want them to, though. It's not my mother
Yeah,
wants to. I'm like, no.
No.
I'm
yeah.
like, no, she wants to. I'm like, no.
I guess I don't really look at it like that. When I
Mhm.
think about it, I think about it as me creating an experience and telling a story about these people. What had happened was, and I don't think about it so much as it coming from me or her daughter creating this thing. So it doesn't create this odd dynamic between us. But speaking of books, Elle, you and I have been traveling around in these circles for a minute, and this is the first time I've seen you face to face. So, guys, outside of her and I and Ty doing the whole Savage series, she and I wrote in Lady Guardians
Yep.
some years ago under my other pen name, Shell Ramsey. So we just keep coming back into these same circles again and again and again. And it's just so funny because I'm like, finally, I get to see her. Finally, I get to talk to her. Because you've just been around. You've been around for a minute. You've been around for a minute.
Oh, a hot minute, but not too long.
Yeah, you've been around for a minute.
How many years would you
And
say?
when I think about me and Ty, well, when I think about me on the other side of this, and Ty and I, it's been what?
We're
Just it'll
going
be
into
5 years
5 years.
next year.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be 5 years next year.
So compared to that,
Well, I mean, I started in 2017. That was when my first release.
okay, well, that was 2 years. Was that when Lady Guardians came out?
2017,
So
2018.
this is your this.
Sworn it was
So your 5th year was last year. So you're going into your 7th year.
okay. I don't know why I thought that series was older than that.
No, I think that's when I first noticed you as Shell. That's when I first noticed you was Lady Guardian.
With Lady Guardians?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know I didn't know anything about this indie black romance until I got into it. So this is
Yeah,
all a phenomena to me.
I'm getting
Very
old.
much so. She said she getting old.
I'm just getting old. Just chalk it up to the bad memory.
Yes. I forgot to ask you about your music. Like, why did you choose that? I love the song. I never heard it before, but it makes me want to dance. So why'd you choose it?
It's Janelle Monáe, and just the lyrics from the song. She wears her clothes like whatever, because I'm an oddball. I'm a weirdo. I love it. And I don't care what you think about me.
That is
It don't
Janelle
matter.
Monáe.
I'm just going to do me.
Yeah,
I love it.
I like
I
that.
love it.
I like
Yes.
Janelle's music. But outside of that, I like the fact that you chose something upbeat, just like really upbeat like that. Because a lot of times it's, more romantic or slow songs or whatever. So that was pretty cool to come into that tonight with that, especially after we had been on some heavier topics. That was
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yes.
That was really good.
Yes. So you have anything else you want to add?
No, ma'am. All right, Miss Ma'am. Back to Thanksgiving now. When the question arises, what are you thankful for? Most people say family and friends and things, and health. Aside from the usual, when you review the last year and you consider the upcoming year, what are you most thankful for? And who are you most thankful for and why?
Okay. Well, you said besides friends and family. Well, I'm
Mm-hmm.
most thankful for my husband
Okay.
because he is a blessing to me. The man takes care of me in ways that I don't even think about. So I thank him for everything.
Yeah.
I'm most grateful for my career in writing because, like I said, I used to work in the call center and I was miserable. And as a writer now, I get to express myself. In the call center, you can't say anything back to the customer. You have to be pleasant and smile and do all the good
Most
things.
definitely.
Now I can write whatever I want and express myself any way I like. So,
Have you ever found yourself pinning one of your characters after someone that you knew maybe in your prior work life or somewhere else in life where you just wanted to just kind of kill them off or cuss them out or just tell them how you really feel?
I do have, the character is not an exact match, but
Uh-huh.
I had an old boss that I really couldn't stand. That man, he had it out for me from day one for no reason, just because. And I put him in a book, and he was like the evil person in the book. He didn't die, but he was the evil person. Everything I wrote about him,
You
I was
spare
like,
his life. I got you.
stand him.
Is there anything, if you were not writing, is there anything else that you would love to be able to do at career-wise?
If I wasn't a writer, I would do something with animals. I've always wanted to do like an oceanographer or
Nice.
something in the water with the animals. I absolutely love animals. So I prefer animals over people. That's
Oh,
me.
okay. Do you have pets?
I have a cat, and he's
Mhm.
bad. So
You know what's funny? I actually love cats more than dogs, but I'm allergic to cats. So needless to say, I don't
Aw.
have any pets. Yeah. If I had to choose one, it'd be a cat. And I didn't know for years I was allergic until I would be around my friend's house and I would like eyes would swell. I'm like, wait a minute, am I allergic to cats? Like that's weird. But yes, it's a little unknown fact about.
and I've always been a dog person growing up.
Mhm.
But my husband was at work one day, and this cat, it was cold outside, and he was feeding the cat. And every day he would come home and tell me about the cat. And I'm like, we just bring the daggone cat home. I'm like, you done made friends with the thing. Just bring it home. And he took it to the vet, made sure it was all right, and then he brought it home. And he's been around here ever since.
Yes.
Aw.
One thing that Cassie asked you that you didn't quite finish answering is like, what are you going into the future? Because she was saying like,
Oh
what are
yeah.
you grateful for, but going into the future.
Oh, I am grateful to be able
Thank
to
you for that.
expand myself. I'm sorry. I didn't
No,
mean to
no,
break
ain't no sorry. It's
No,
just I
thank
just
you for
thought about
bringing
it.
that
Yeah,
back up, Bowtie.
definitely no sorry at all.
I'm grateful to be able to stretch my craft because next year my plans are to go dark, and I want to write like dark characters because my characters in my books are normally happy and bubbly
Yeah.
and friendly. They don't go too dark unless
Mhm.
it's like a weird thing. Even in my mafia book, the guy gets dark a little bit, but he
Yeah.
ain't, full
Yeah.
blown mafia because
Yeah.
he's a lawyer.
Let me
Yeah.
ask you
Now
this. Have you thought about when you do that, are you going to keep it under the same pen name or a different
I
or
am.
in all you are what? Which one?
I'm gonna keep it under my name, my pen name.
Okay. Okay.
So I just
We
Yes,
were
but it's still going to stay IR. So I think it's not really
yeah.
about the level. It's about I think for me at least it's been if I switch over. I don't know if you going to keep IR, would it change? Like if you made it AA, would it be different?
right. If I did AA, I would have to change my name because the audiences are so different, and I'm not sure they would accept me in the AA community. So
Yeah, that makes sense. That
Yes,
definitely makes sense.
that is
I
that
know
has been definitely a
that's I've had
discussion.
that experience before.
Oh yes.
yeah, I've seen the TikTok wars, and I'm like, woo, they vicious.
Yeah, it gets tense. It really does. It gets really
Even
intense. It really
with her
does.
writing AA, when she jumped into the DeLuca
Mhm.
world with us, her AA fans were not crazy about that. You know, they had an issue with that. And what she and I discuss quite often is our IR readers are more welcoming and
Mhm.
embracing of
Accepting.
IR and AA, but the
Yep.
To
AA are
some
not
degree,
the
because
same.
some IR was mad with me because the rest of my books were AA. So it's I think
Oh,
it's some. Yeah, I had some who emailed me and were like they were angry when they read Endgame because on Endgame there's no cover, so they didn't know that it was they
yeah.
yeah. So I
They
do
just
think
made the assumption.
I think in general IR are more flexible, but I know there's some people they only want to read IR and they only want to read
Mhm.
AA. And
That's interesting.
I do think that's limiting, but hey,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I tend
but
to
I mean, you like
sometimes
what you
go
like.
and look at the author's bio because sometimes you can find it in that bio. Not always, but sometimes you can. Or if you kind of scan multiple covers, you can kind of tell or get a feel of what it is that they, do. I'm the
Mhm.
same way, Tony. I read some of everything.
Yeah,
yeah,
And I
I'm
don't
with
even just
you.
limit myself to romance. Like I'm huge into
exactly.
mystery and stuff like that. I love.
I like
Mhm.
mysteries and thrillers.
Um,
Yeah, I do.
yeah. But I was telling Ty one day, someone emailed me. I've got a few different comments, but someone specifically said to me, I love your earlier books because the romance was there and it was a little calmer and it was, you know, this, that, and the other. She was like, I like what you write now, but it's a little darker. And so I was talking to Ty about that and talking to my husband, and he suggested doing Cassie X for my darker things like my Phantom or Marco, because they are very dark and they are very aggressive and extremely violent, but still have that romance and sex in it, as opposed to maybe someone like my Maxwell series
Yeah.
where the people are a little
Which, by the
calmer
way,
and
got audio deal.
regular.
Sorry, I got to shout that out. She got an audio deal
Oh
with the
yeah, I
Maxwell
forgot
series.
about
So,
that. I'm super
Awesome.
excited
yes,
about that. I got
congrats,
audio
congrats,
deals. Take
congrats.
me with you, and I feel for you. Thank you, thank
Yes.
you, thank you. Um,
Great.
but yeah, thought about doing it like that. So just saying that to you, don't know if that's something you might ever think of, but
Okay.
yeah, he was like the Cassie Verano for my regular romance, and then Cassie X for the darker theme. So
Okay.
thank you, Tony. So just something for you to consider too.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So that
And
way your readers still know. So like the people who maybe don't want the darker stuff, they know to steer away from it. And then they don't ding you in your reviews because they thought it was something else.
I'm telling you now, like that. I got shot in the foot because I think I had 2 interracial romances back to back, and I lost a lot of readers for that.
Yeah.
So you have to be mindful that if people like your style, you're gonna have some people gonna follow you no matter what. You're gonna have people who
Yeah.
ride or die, and they'll read whatever you write. But then you're gonna have people who, like you said, they like what they like, and
Yeah.
it is what it
Absolutely.
is.
well, I'm definitely going to make sure I put trigger warnings and things of that nature when I do my marketing. So they will be
Most
aware that
definitely.
it's dark. And I've been telling everybody I'm going dark next year. Make sure you understand that.
Right.
I'm going
And
dark.
and yeah, definitely, because we'd hate to see you lose any followers. We don't want that for anybody. Thank you, Ruby. I know it was Veronica, and I want to say Lisa
Yes,
Clarice.
they all say congrats.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All
And congrats
righty.
on your audiobook. I started an audiobook group, so make sure you post it in there.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Tony said she'll do print.
Sorry about that. What did you say before I
Oh no,
did
I
our
was just reading out what Tony said. She said, "You printed, Miss Loren. I'll read it." So
Oh,
Thank you,
yes,
that's
and
Tony.
then
beautiful.
yes, and then Jennifer followed up. I'm reading whatever you all write, and yeah, Jennifer is
Aw.
definitely very supportive. So yeah, we appreciate you.
Absolutely.
We appreciate everybody that's on right
Yeah,
now. And
great group
again,
of
again, if you like what you like, and that's the reality, because we all like what we like. That's just so
Mhm.
it is what it is. So with the love, I have a very simple question for this. This is very simple. Tell me a love song that best describes your own love story and why.
Ooh. Love. Oh, dang. Love song.
I like that.
Eric Benet.
Oh,
What is that song? Oh my God, I can't think of the name of it.
is the one that
Hold
said
on.
"Spend My Life with You"? That one?
That's it. That's it.
That is such a beautiful song.
It is. It
I like
is.
his music too.
So why?
Because the lyrics, again, I'm a very literal person, so those lyrics describe the love of my life. I love my husband.
How long have you all been married?
23 years?
That's awesome.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. Beautiful.
Nice.
23 years.
Congratulations.
We got married on our 5th year anniversary, so.
Aw,
Nice. So you've been together 28, but married 23.
Mhm.
nice.
That is a blessing.
That
It is.
is.
All right. I love that. Yeah, that is a good song. That is a very
It
good
is.
song. Very romantic. I want to say that the song Eric Benet sung to Halle Berry when they were still married.
Don't put that on us. Mm-mm.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just saying it was a beautiful moment. That's what I'm trying to think of. That
I
the
don't want
song.
nothing to do with their moments.
Look, you've been married 23 years. I think you're good. I think you're good. We won't mojo your relationship at all. Wish
Gotta
you
love it.
nothing but love and success.
Oh
Yes.
boy. All right, ladies, are we ready for our next segment?
Move your back against the wall, girl. Don't be afraid, won't let you fall, girl. No, no, no. You don't have to feel no pressure. We got all the night, no stress, girl. Go ahead and get undressed, girl. We can do it all the night, and I promise you, I will make you scream my name.
Y'all, I had a whole coughing fit over here when we went away. I was like, get it together. Okay, it's time to have a little fun with Miss L. Are you ready?
I think I am. She took that flogger again.
That flog is concerning her. Behind the scenes, she was like, "Wait a minute, like I don't know.
I'm not mad at it. I'm just trying to figure out where it's going.
But see, this is the thing. When we asked her what is she, she comfortable. She gave us 5 flames. Like she comfortable with any and everything. And you say something like that to Cassie, that means any and everything. Just want you to know that. Okay, all right.
It does, but again, y'all.
But why does she keep doing that?
No, I get to do this disclaimer because I'm a little bit off with a lot of things, so I had to kind of. Okay. I'm chill. I'm chill tonight, but I still like my props. They're fun. Oh yes, I did find it, Ruby. So quick story, L.
You lost it. I'm like, that's right.
Oh, this wasn't told on the show. This was told in our little Zoom. So I have a monthly Zoom meeting with my ladies where we read my stories and do the book chat. But anyhow, this was on my bed. And I went to the door and opened the door. And I thought I had put everything else away. And I thought I put this away too, but it wasn't put away. And then somebody was at the bedroom door. And so the next thing I know, my flogger was missing. And I didn't know who the hell stole my flogger. I didn't know if it was one of the kids, the grandkids, or who. But I couldn't find the flogger forever. But it just popped up all out the blue. So I'm going to leave that mystery there. But yes, I found my flogger. We were supposed to have it one night. And I was really upset because everybody, I had them to come on and bring all their sex toys on our Zoom call. And I had, but this was my favorite toy because it's my prop that I use on the show.
I won't even ask why everybody had to bring their sex toy, but okay, we'll
had
keep going.
Sexy games. That's it. It was fun. It was fun. Anywho, it was an intimate night with Cassie.
Apparently.
Hand or blowjob, L?
Blow.
Happy scissors or hands behind ankles?
Damn. Hands behind ankles.
I'm trying to picture it, that's all.
That's what I was trying to do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the visual.
She chose that one instead of this one.
Sure did.
Okay. Happy scissors for the win. Okay. And attached to a pinwheel and flogged while being spun around.
Okay.
Or riding a mechanical bull while being penetrated anally by a dildo.
Oh, the pinwheel.
She was good until you said that. She was good until you said the anal. She was good. She was like, oh yeah, oh no.
But you know what? Can you imagine being on that mechanical bull?
Not with it in my booty.
And
No, not that. I'm with you on that. I'd rather have regular sex with that because I think that is more.
Give me that pinwheel all day.
Yes, I'm.
My ass.
But see, here's the thing. I keep thinking about with the pinwheel though, and you're being spun around over and over again. Don't you get kind of sick?
I can't do the spin. I can't do even do
mind
like
that. I mean, that mechanical bull
I might hop up on that bull and go for a hard ride.
That thing is unpredictable. It start going jerking. No,
I like the mechanical bull. No offense, but I like the mechanical bull.
But she said booty, and I'm like, no.
I know I don't want to do that with it, but I want to do the how she said it. She's like, hey, she said booty.
Right. You heard all the southern. Ty said she wants the bull. I just think
I do
it'll be
want
a
the
fun
bull.
ride.
But just
I
not
think
that,
it'll
just not the anal part. Just the
Right.
just the.
I
But
think
No,
with
you don't
sex,
get
I
to
want
take it
sex.
out though.
I do
You don't
want
get to
sex,
take
but
it out.
I
It's
want the
there.
sex. No, I put the dildo the other place.
Right.
Yeah, I can still do with the dildo. I just don't want it up my ass.
Right. I was down for that until you said anal. I'm like, what?
Y'all, we
No.
need to get Ty a cowboy hat. So she could start riding that hat, wearing that hat instead of what she got.
I forgot this is in honor of Lafayette Wisdom because he wears fedoras. But anyway, I forgot about that.
Nice. Suspended naked from a museum with nipple clamps for others to watch, or watch your best friend and significant other having sex.
Hell no. Suspend me.
Well,
Don't touch my man.
So let me just get this clear. You just like this. I'm just
I
trying to
don't care.
understand.
Don't
No, I'm
touch
not
my
saying
man.
you. No, I get why you don't want to touch your man. I'm just trying to picture what Cassie is saying. I get why you chose it. So you're saying I'm just hanging. I'm just asking. That's what I'm
Everything
doing.
spread eagle.
It would.
Spread
I
eagle.
don't mind
with
that.
nipple clamps.
I would have to choose that too.
Okay. A sex toy is named after your favorite Thanksgiving dish, your favorite sex position. I love that face she made. And your favorite drink. What's the name of the toy? Thanksgiving dish, sex position, and drink.
Dressing. Oh shit. Reverse cowboy. And what was the third one? The drink.
And yeah,
Fuck. Malibu room.
oh, okay.
I
So
like-
dressing, reverse
Dressing.
cowboy, Malibu rum is the name of your toy. I like that. Submissive or dominant?
Oh, switch.
Okay. Hard and fast or slow and sensual?
Hard and fast.
Elevator or janitorial closet?
Elevator. I'm sorry, that wasn't my
Elevator.
question.
That's the sexiest part.
Just,
Janitorial closet got too many germs.
Yeah, got too much chemicals, too much.
Too many germs. And,
I couldn't help but have
no.
to answer for you. I had to answer for you. I'm like,
Okay. Anal or oral?
Oral.
Butt plug or nipple clamps?
Nipple clamps.
she don't like nothing up her ass. You got that
I
right.
know.
I might. I don't know, but I like the
She
nipple
said
clamps.
she might.
No, she
didn't
might.
like it.
Okay.
She didn't like it on the bull because
Right.
the bull was
Gotcha,
going too
gotcha.
fast and too hard.
Yeah. That can hurt you. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Crotchless or commando?
Commando.
Not as well.
Yeah, because if it's crotchless, it's out there anyway.
Finish this sentence. Hold on, let me put it up here so you can see it. I kneeled before him and thanked him for blank and begged him to give me blank using a blank because blank.
Good God. I kneeled before him and thanked him for sex and begged him to give me anal using a dildo because I'm sexy.
Okay, I like that. That's sexy. She claimed ours. Okay. Giving your significant other's father a lap dance or giving
No.
What?
Her face. Her face.
Or
I wish I could capture that look again. That was priceless. The way that she looked, you didn't see it all, Cassie. You were looking down, but that look said it all.
We do need to start getting those screens.
That look right there. You don't matter what else you say. It ain't gonna be the first one. I don't care what else you say. It ain't gonna be the first one. Tell you that now. Go ahead though.
Okay. Giving your significant other's father a lap dance or giving head to your mother's secret lover.
oh my God, mother's secret lover.
I told you.
I'm messing with pops.
I told you. This is our favorite friend. I don't care what you said, Cassie. She was
You
going with
did.
option B. She was going option B.
Oh my God. Finish this sentence. I used my mouth on his blank in front of his blank, and my best friend said that I should blank and blank him 3 times a day.
Good God. I use my mouth on his cock in front of his coworkers.
Okay.
And my best friend said that I should fuck and flog him 3 times a day.
Okay. You know what? I don't know why I thought you was going to say fucking sucking.
What?
I was waiting on that.
If I fucked and sucked him 3 times a day, the poor man wouldn't go to work.
Good point.
And you would be sore.
Man.
Oh, that's true too. She said maybe. She said, I'm not going to claim that.
I mean, they don't make lube for nothing.
Your husband's best friend or your husband's brother?
Well, he don't have a brother, so I guess it's the best friend.
His best friend or his best friend or his... Well, now I ain't gonna go there. I was gonna say father, but she didn't already say how she felt.
No, she has made that.
I'm gonna have to go to therapy after this.
Explicitly clear. It's nothing ever to do with her husband's dad. That is out. That is out.
Final question.
She would take that. She would take it up the ass on the mechanical
On the
bull
bull.
before she messed with the granddad or the daddy.
You are having the best sex of your life.
Mhm.
You come 4 times back to back,
Oh.
and it has never been better. And you wake up, and it was a dream, or so you thought. It really wasn't. Somebody is going down on you. Is it his best friend, or is it your ex from way back?
It's gonna have to be my ex. And I ain't saying no more on that.
Like, you're not getting me in trouble. She been with her husband 28 years. She ain't trying to cause no confusion.
Nope.
She ain't trying to cause no confusion. No blast from the past. No blast from the past.
I love it. I love
We
it.
are not pulling
No vapors. No
Nelly.
vapors. None of that. None of that.
We're not doing that. No comebacks.
I love it. Thank you so much for just hanging in here with us tonight. This show went a little longer than it usually does, but thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging in for the sexiness and the fun of it all. Now, I want you to tell everybody whatever you need them to know. Anything you want them to know.
Okay. I want you to know that I have started the Loving audio group. So you guys can bring your audio books for interracial romance audios. Feel free to post in there at any time. Join the club.
Okay.
I have a Christmas story coming out December 2nd. It is the Bohemian Outlaw Christmas. And I have a book. It's a cowboy story. So Bohemian Outlaw
I love
was
the
my
cover.
cowboy
I want to
story.
tell you, that cover is bad. That's a bad
Yeah,
cover.
that is.
I love it.
That was really nice.
Thank you.
I'm trying to see. Hold on. I know I've got it. I'm going to pull it up because I like that too.
And then shout out to
Keep
Covers and
talking.
Color.
I'm going to find the cover.
Okay, shout out to Michaela at Covers and Color for that one. She did a great job.
Oh yeah,
on
no, she's good. She's done several of my covers.
it.
She has. She's good.
Let's see, December. You already touched on the DeLucas. I have a story in that, and I have a new story coming in season 3. So my character in season 3 was introduced in my Christmas one. So if you guys want a prelude on Fausto, then read the Christmas story.
Is that FAUSTO?
Yes, it is.
And is he currently up for pre-order?
He is up for pre-order.
Oh, he is.
Just
Okay.
no cover yet. The cover reveal is in
Okay.
January.
Okay.
Okay. Ty, can you grab that link and share that while I share Bohemian Outlaw Christmas? Bear with me, beautiful people.
It's gonna take me a minute because I'm on my new computer.
Oh
So-
Lord.
So
Okay,
what
hold
we
on.
can say, it is
comments?
on Amazon. What we can say is on Amazon is under L. Loren, and it is a part
I'll
of
put it in the comments.
the Savage. Yes, put in the comments. There we go.
And
That's
there
right
is
there. That's a nice
Bohemian
cover.
Outlaw Christmas.
That's
I
a nice
love
cover.
that cover.
That's a nice
That is
cover.
beautiful.
Thank
It's
you.
very nice. Yes.
And so
See, this is like y'all woman had that cowboy hat. I see why. Okay.
I gotta
and you
think.
guys can also grab this one as well off of Amazon. And I'm gonna put this link in the comments as well. Bohemian
Let me.
Christmas. So there that is. Check it out, please, please, please. Go
Where is
ahead
it?
and pre-order it.
You
It
got
should be
it.
in the comments. Yeah, it's in the comments now.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this is not letting me add the comment, so sorry.
Okay.
It's all good.
And which one was this for?
She was talking about Amazon for the that's the pre-order.
Hold on just a moment, because I'm right there. I'm on your page right now. Excuse me, guys. Okay, here it is.
And I haven't written the blurb for it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because I want to wait till I do the cover reveal.
Cool. And Fausto is now in the comments as well, everyone. So check that out. Check out Bohemian Christmas and Fausto.
All right.
Thank you. All right. Was that it? Anything else you needed to share?
That's it. Unless you guys want a motorcycle club, which Maximus was my last one, and that was part of Sin City.
Y'all got to get Maximus. If you have not read Maximus, you got to get it.
I love writing that story.
Thanks for cozying up with us for another Cozy Sip of Romance. Check out Elle's books on Amazon. Don't forget to drop your comments below and tell us what you like. Tell us what you love. Don't tell us what you didn't like, because we don't want to hear that shit. Make sure you share this out. Make sure you, if you have not subscribed, please, please, please subscribe and bring other people with you. And join us again in 2 weeks. We love you, and we're out of here.
Bye, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, L. Loren.